So we got a question from Mark here from Twitter using the hashtag AskAGG. With GolfOnline, here we go. Struggling to hit the ball as cleanly on the course as I do on the range, Matt. Any suggestions? Yes, you've got to understand how cleanly you actually are striking it on the range, Matt. This is such a common question I get. I've had it for years, ever since I started doing this. It's always there. It's obviously a common misunderstanding that amateurs have. When I teach people and we're hitting off mats, they hit shots that aren't cleanly hit, but they say they are. So what happens with the mat is it bounces. You hit the mat and it can bounce and then still make a decent contact. It happens all so quick down there. Sometimes people just don't really feel it. So you think that you're hitting it cleanly on the mat, where actually you're not that much. Other things to take into account when you're hitting on the grass, it's never even. The ball is never level with your feet like it is on a mat. Mats generally, the ball is completely level with your feet. You get on the course, obviously the world is not flat, so that's going to be an account. And then you've got different lengths of grass. I will play different shots in a different manner subject to how long the grass is. The ball sat on top, buried in it, sat on no grass, so like a mat, a really kind of clean lie. And I think players are not working in those very intricate little differences. Any suggestions? Get on grass and practice as much as you can. Monitor your strike more clearly or more precisely when on the mat. Maybe get some face tape on, get the foot spray on the club, really see where you're striking it. If you're getting lots of shots high on the face, so say above about the 4th or 5th groove up the face on an iron, that means you're often going to be hitting the ground maybe a little early or getting under it a bit too much, getting that ball to bounce up on that mat. I think it's more about measuring your strike on the mat a little bit more precisely, because I would argue, obviously I've not seen you, you're not as cleanly striking off the mat as you think. Or just get on the grass, stop playing on the range. If it's not helping you, I mean, I've done it. I don't hit balls on the range hardly at all anymore. I try and play whenever I can, because I can hit balls on the range, like you're saying, they're kind of at target, and then I get on a course and I start overdrawing them or I push them. So I want to get more in that real environment and improve myself. Get on the grass as much as you can is the best advice.